Today we're going to be talking about 5 ways you can reinvent yourself when you're feeling stuck. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to the Beauty and Bustle YouTube channel. My name is Jennifer Diaz. You can follow me at Jennifer Diaz __ on Instagram. I'm so excited to be here today. This is pretty much the launch of my new YouTube channel. I am a beauty expert. I have been in the beauty industry for about 11 years, and I created this YouTube channel so we can talk about beauty, all things beauty, and bustle, which is basically a hustle. The beauty industry could be extremely saturated, and especially during these times where the beauty industry looks very different, it's now time where we kind of think back and just start really looking into our core to see what other talents we have inside. So this is a channel where we talk about all of those things. Of course, this is a journey, so please subscribe, and I promise that I am going to deliver content regarding all of these topics. So I love to tell a story. In 2020, during the global shutdown, I had almost like a revelation. As a matter of fact, I was going through a spiritual revelation where I went through depression, confusion. I was basically in a room of despair. And the reason being is because being in the beauty industry for 11 years, this was something that I was incredibly passionate about. I loved touching people, I loved working with people, I loved just making people feel great. And when I was at home, sitting on my couch, creating all these TikTok videos and videos for Instagram, I realized like I am more than this. And that then started a conversation about how can I reinvent myself to the new reality. So throughout this process, I wrote down and journaled what it is and what it feels like to reinvent myself. It's hard, especially when you're around the same environment, or you're just surrounding yourself around the same people that have been used to you being a certain and specific way for such a long time. So in a way, it could feel shameful. It could feel like you can get a lot of anxiety. You can have a lot of fear. But today I am sharing this testimony with you guys so that way you can feel confident that it's okay to reinvent yourself. It's okay to cut loose ends, and it's okay to overcome that fear and anxiety of really achieving your dreams. The first thing that you need to know when reinventing yourself, when you're feeling stuck, is think of your why. Really dig deep. Don't reinvent yourself because you want to fit into societal norms, or you want to fit into this category, or because everyone else is pressuring you to be a certain way. Really break out of that. It's important that you think about the why, because if you are doing something for someone else, you're just setting yourself up for failure. When you think of your why and you write them down, you can grow authentically. You can grow through this process or through this journey authentically and hold yourself accountable. When you're thinking of your why, you also realize that you don't have to wait for a catastrophe to reinvent yourself. Honestly, you can do it today, right now, in this moment. The second thing that you do to reinvent yourself is create a plan. Some people like to create a 5-year plan, 10-year plan. That could be a little overwhelming, but if you create a plan, let's say you want to start a YouTube channel, what tools do you need? What do you need? So create a plan on how you're going to be able to utilize the resources you have now, so that way you can aim for the bigger goal. Same thing goes when you're losing weight. You want to lose 20 pounds. You're not going to lose those 20 pounds overnight. You have to really celebrate the small benchmarks to really aim for that goal. When creating a plan, write down your big goal, your big dream. What is it? Once you write your big goal, then you start creating smaller goals to then lead to your bigger goal. Tip number 3, understand that failure is a success. Let's say you don't reach that small benchmark and all of a sudden you feel defeated. I have personally gone through a moment where I have had a lot of anxiety and fear of failure. There may be times where you ask yourself, why am I even doing this? What's the point? There's so many people that do it so well. I shouldn't do it. You need to beat that little voice in your head and go back to your why. Because when you do that, you can hold yourself accountable. Also, it's all about mindset. If you think of your failures as a success, as an opportunity for you to be like, wow, if I didn't try this in the first place, I would have never learned this. And I'm setting you guys up for success here. If you're in that mindset that there are going to be failures along the way, you can come in to this journey prepared in knowing that each failure is a success. Tip number 4, get out of your comfort zone. A lot of the times we stay in our same habitual circumstance because it's comfortable. If you want to reinvent yourself, you have to get out of your comfort zone. Try reaching out to people that have like-minded goals as you are. Network, go on YouTube, try to find some inspiration, follow people that are maybe at the point that you want to get to, and really start surrounding yourself around this idea of where you want to be. It's gonna be uncomfortable. It was definitely uncomfortable for me. For instance, I'm in the process right now of building a business. Ask me 3 years ago if I would ever start a business, I would be like, heck no. The reason why is because I like safety. You know, having a job or being in a career where it's secured for me was my safe comfort zone. Me now promoting this new business and seeing that I only have like 20 followers could be almost defeating, but because I know my plan and because I'm confident that this is the process of me reinventing myself, I have no fears. I have no worries. There are times where I wake up and I'm just like, oh, like this is so hard. This is incredibly hard. There's no reason why I'm doing this. And it could feel very lonely. But with the right networks and surrounding yourself around this space where you can, surrounding yourself around the right people can definitely allow you to achieve that bigger goal. And finally, tip number 5, creating new habits. During the pandemic, I would sleep in maybe until 30 minutes before my first work Zoom call. And then, you know, after the calls or after my work day, I would just sit on my couch and watch Netflix. It was so unproductive. This is something that I was doing because it was easy, it was comfortable, and really there was nothing else to do but to sit at home. That was incredibly bad for me because not only did it affect my spirit, but it also affected my passion for makeup and beauty, because that is the space that I love so much. So creating new habits like waking up early, working out, getting that blood flowing. If you're not a workout person, that's okay. I'm not saying that you have to, but creating those new habits that can then lead you into, you know, your dream reinvention or your dream image of who you are or going to become can definitely make it easier for you. It takes 21 days to create a new habit. So be intentional with waking up early, getting on the computer, doing your research, and write things down. So writing things down on a dry erase board so that way you can look back and then see like, wow, I actually learned something new today, or I actually did something that I wouldn't have done in the past. So creating those new habits can definitely lead into more success and creating the new edition of you. In summary, it's always important to be intentional with who you're trying to become and don't lose focus. When you are intentional with this reinvention of yourself, you have to be aggressive with yourself, with everyone around you. There are going to be people that may, you know, make you feel like what you're doing is just stupid or, you know, a joke. But if you're aggressive with your plan and you're aggressive with your intention, you can be able to achieve those goals. So that is all that I have to share with you guys today regarding reinvention. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please, please, please do not forget to subscribe. I'd love to hear from you guys. Comment below if you absolutely loved this video and you found it helpful, or you didn't, that's okay too. And don't forget to subscribe. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Welcome to Beauty and Bustle, and I'm super stoked to be starting this journey with you guys. Bye.